Welcome to Fairway Media's production of the Fort Steilacoom Open 2020. This is a B-tier in June. It's a 27-hole layout over 3 courses, all combined into one nice long course. I'm Dominic Griffin, here with Tanner Dorner.
What's up, what's up?
We're going to be commentating this fun round for you guys. We got some great coverage here.
Yeah, round 1 feature card here. We got Zach Baskett, 2019 Washington State champion. You got Alex Russell here from Team Innova, Vancouver, Washington, with a rating of 1028. And we have myself, Tanner Dorner.
Smile, dude. All right, Xander Waibel didn't get his intro. I'm not very familiar with this guy. This first hole is 289 feet. As you can see, it's pretty tight off the tee. As long as you hit this initial gap, usually give yourself a putt. But the initial gap is not the easiest to hit with the correct angle and speed.
Not to mention, it's the first tee, and you got some nerves here trying to hit this tight gap.
True. A lot of guys will opt for the flick. You also see the backhand line.
Yeah, Alex got a great sidearm, so not surprised to see him throw that here.
What do you think he's throwing there?
Pretty sure it's one of his bosses there.
Okay, yeah. I was just thinking because the hole's a little shorter,
Yeah.
he may throw something different. He'll have a putt there, though.
Yeah, long putt.
And we got Tanner.
Yeah, I'm opting for the backhand line here at the KC Rock.
No surprise there. You throw those rocks pretty well.
Nice sneak through the backdoor gap here and give myself a putt.
Yeah, it looked like it didn't hit anything.
Off
How
we
are you
go.
feeling coming into this round?
Oh, definitely nervous. You know, took 3rd place the year before and wanted to come back and give him a better shot the next year, so.
Yeah. You are pretty familiar with the layout.
Yeah, definitely. Zach's probably throwing an AVR here.
Probably just trying to get it close.
Yeah, just give himself a long putt. Yeah, he's about 20 feet out. Alex is about 75 feet away here. Probably just can get a little half go.
Mmm.
Ooh.
That looks like a full go.
Yeah, almost rang it up.
Man, these baskets don't catch very well. He would have needed it a little more right, but still. Nice putt there from Xander to start the round.
Yeah.
Oh, don't be shy. You can look at the camera.
And you birdie putt to start the round. And right into the cage.
You're usually good for those too.
Yeah, a little nervous.
It's alright. It's normal.
Zach from about 20 feet here. No problem.
Whew. A little bit of nerves, getting it a little low there. He gets it in though. He's talking about it.
Looks like we have all parts here to start the first hole.
Yeah, it's not really a surprise to see that. You do tend to see at least 1 or 2 birdies on the card, but it's also not the easiest hole to put inside the circle.
We got hole 2 here, averaging 3.48. It's a really good birdie if you get it, but you're okay with taking par here.
Yeah, I think most guys are playing this for a 3.
Yeah, you have to carry a hyzer a long way at the Mando. Mando's about 250 feet away. As you can see, Zach just missed it left.
That right there is why most guys will opt for a safe shot and just try and make the Mando. He's missed it, so he'll be going from the Mando. There's no drop zone on this one. Did you see what Alex was throwing for his backhands?
It's probably going to be another boss here. He loves his bosses. Yep, that's all you got to do. Good little kick, too.
Yeah, definitely kept it away from the Mando, which is good. Throwing a destroyer?
Yeah, definitely a destroyer.
So are you playing this for a 2?
Yeah, definitely trying to get it. I pushed it a little too far straight, but
Look nice though.
yeah,
Look good.
juiced it.
Yeah, one thing I noticed about you is your power control with power shots is really nice as far as the release and the line you're able to hit consistently.
Oh, this looks like a great shot. Wow. From out of position, gave himself a long putt.
Yeah, not easy to do.
I want to say that it's a Stingray, and just
wow.
absolutely pinned it.
Yeah.
After missing a manual, it's a great up and down.
Yeah, that's all.
Save the bogey.
That's all you can do. So I guess there is a little bit of a drop zone there next to the tree. Nice to be able to have good position.
Probably gonna be AVRX3 here from Alex. He loves the sidearm those and his bosses, so expect him to get up and down here. Yep, right on the basket. And there's me.
Oh wow.
Scrambling.
Oh, you did go pretty long on it, huh? I'm guessing you're just trying to put it close.
Almost put it in.
Yeah. Xander from about 30, 35. Tough. Kind of tough to get that energy going uphill the way you need to sometimes. Cleans it up nicely though. Zach threw the shades on for this one. Might have had some sun coming from the other direction. I just felt like he just threw them on. I didn't see him before this point in the round.
Looks like we got 2 bogeys and 2 pars here.
Yeah, you will see that on this hole. You'll usually see one person get out of position.
And there's actually no birdies on the day on hole 2, so.
If someone birdies, it's usually from about 50 feet or so, but.
We got hole 3 here. You gotta, if you're gonna get aggressive, you gotta throw over the fence. It's probably about 400 plus feet to get over the fence. And then there's an upshot to the basket. It's par 4.
It's pretty long carry to get it over the fence. Most guys are able to play the hyzer and get it over just barely.
That's exactly
like
what you want to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to ace a normal basket. Yeah.
So when you're throwing that shot, are you putting it out on a hyzer angle or a flex?
Yeah, this one was a hyzer angle with a flippy destroyer.
Yeah.
To get that flip to carry straight and then finish back to the left at the end.
And they're going for it too. Looks like he's got a nice push on it.
I'll push it on the inside actually.
Oh, that's one of the guardian trees. Man. Actually thought he had it a little.
Oh, and it's still
wider than
landing safe, it looks like.
Yeah. That tree, if you hit it and knock down, usually end up safe. I'm thinking Zach's going to be going for this one. Zach's got some sneaky distance.
Sure does.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like you might push through the tree there.
Oh, wow. Man,
Nice.
the angle's throwing me off a little bit. It's looking like they're wider than they are. Interesting.
This is definitely a tough shot from here.
Wow. He threw it great, too.
Yeah, that's made a really long bid for birdie. Alex is in a real tough position here, too.
Yeah, the shot that you threw on the hole is pretty much the one that'll leave you in the best position. You want to clear it and not be in the bush or anywhere on the side of the fairway here.
I believe this is another Boston room. Ooh,
Yeah, it's really tough if you don't just absolutely pure the drive up near here, somewhere near this basket.
This should be another AVR from Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too high.
Yeah, these angles don't do it justice because you can't really see all the limbs that are there, but there's a lot to hit on your path to the basket on this one.
I'm actually going destroyer from like 200 feet out.
Just because you're having to stand still?
Yeah. I had to get some height on that one and.
Nice. A little bit of a death putt, but
yeah, definitely.
You'd rather be up top on that one, I think. Such a steep uphill. Don't want to be putting that one. Zach probably just putting it close. Looks like he might have been giving it a half go.
And that'll do for par. Still early in the round. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Alex giving a solid bid.
Yeah, it looks like he's got some pretty good control on those longer bids.
Ooh. Probably caught up in the brush there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough when you have things in your swing motion to limit your movement.
Yeah, it's about 28 feet. And connected.
Nice. There we go. That's what we're used to seeing.
That's a good way to get started.
You're just gonna follow Chandler, his card.
Zach will clean this up, I'm sure. Next hole is a nice little downhill sidearm. There's also a backhand line, but it plays away from the basket, so you'll see a lot of guys that look for the sidearm on this one. It's also a good ace run basket, so it'll be nice to see if anybody gives it a scare.
Yeah, and you got the hillside on the right where a lot of disc will roll right back down to the basket, so.
Yeah. See, a lot of guys get ace runs on the hole, but you don't see too many aces.
I'm throwing a Sexton Firebird here.
Of course. Distance on this one is not correct. It's not 525.
Don't mention it, because I'll fix it in post.
Oh, well, I wasn't supposed to mention that.
Just get a little yankers there.
It's alright. It's alright. I was distracted. I didn't see it.
That's just Alex throwing a, I believe another ABRX3, a putter.
Yeah, it did look like the shape of a putter.
Yeah. And he throws it perfect.
Yeah.
Goes to branch, but that's within his range. Zach throwing a sidearm, you don't see that too often. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
that's great.
I'm assuming like a Firebird or something real stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Not sure what Xander's throwing, but it looks like
Yeah,
some
that
type
looks
of
good.
mid or putter.
I'm
I'm
throwing
guessing
a,
you're pretty upset about not putting this one close enough for a putt.
giving a little go with a Rhino.
Yeah.
Grabs the ground nicely, so.
What do you think about when you have a hole where you feel like you should birdie and you don't get in position off the tee?
Well, in a round like this, it's
Ooh, nice putt.
yeah,
Xander.
great putt. It's 27 hole round, so if you don't get the birdies early, you know you got time. So
That's true. You have
yeah.
a little more time than usual.
Yeah, you got to be patient. There's a lot of these holes are birdiable, pretty much all of them. So
Yeah.
Alex from about
birdie.
22 feet. Yeah, no problem.
Nice. He's got a really smooth stroke that gains a lot of speed without looking like it looks pretty effortless. Doesn't look like he puts a lot into it.
Yeah, very flat. Zach's going a little straddle here. Casey AVR.
Yeah, he does putt with those. He's been putting with those for a while.
Oof.
Unlucky rollaway there.
Shades must have got him. Yeah, you don't want to 3-putt it in a hole like this.
A little bit of nerves probably with the camera. Zach's a pretty decent putter.
Yeah, Washington State Championships, he was on fire.
Yeah. These courses that you're seeing here on video is a combination of the Southeast, the Northwest, and the Raise 9. In Washington State Championships, it's the Northwest and the Southeast, and he absolutely crushed it. This one's a nice little backhand hole, but there is this turnover or flex sidearm line, which you will see probably about 20% of the players go with, and he absolutely parks it there.
That was again AVRX3 from
Well,
Alex.
this guy's making me look like a fool because 2 back-to-back sidearms is more than 20%. It's looking like.
And I think you're gonna see more.
Just forget everything I said about this hole.
Oh look, another sidearm.
It's all right.
Another Sexton Firebird here. Then we'll go
Going with the
standstill.
Standstill, huh?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Huh? I don't know. That's why.
So do you feel like it just helps you control the speed and the angle better, or?
Yeah, this hole it's really not that far, so I don't really think it's necessary to do a run up. I can just stand still, throw a Firebird right there. So it's more for the distance control.
Right.
Yeah, that's a AVR from Zach. I think it's a star AVR if I'm correct. He likes to throw that one, I know.
Yeah. I think I have seen him throw that before. It might even be a G-Star.
Yeah, maybe.
Star something.
Yeah. He's the farthest out from about 28 feet.
Oh,
Little
I was
low.
thinking he might go back to back after making that last long one.
Jack from about 25.
My guess is yes.
Yeah, he's ringing that up. Oh.
Oh. A little miscue.
Alright, see if you can bounce back after little putting whoopsies the last couple holes.
There you go.
There you go.
Hopefully you can get it going. Sometimes all it takes is one good putt to get your putt back on.
Especially a par save like that one.
Yeah.
And tapping
know.
birdie for me and Alex.
Yeah, great drives, guys.
Thanks.
I'm saying guys like as if he can hear me. Alright. Another hole you really want a birdie. There are, I would say there's quite a few medium difficulty birdies on this layout. This would actually probably be one of the easier ones. So you really want to get it.
Got hole 6. This one's tough.
The angle doesn't do it justice, but hopefully we'll see here when we zoom in. This bush line at the bottom of the screen here is actually very hard to clear. You get absolutely no love going through it. You have to clear it all in the air, and it's about almost 411 feet. I'd say it's about 400 or so.
Yeah, I'm throwing a destroyer there. About 80% power. Looks like a pretty good line.
Great snap on that thing.
Yeah. A little deep.
This one says 411, but because you have to clear that bush line there, you can see it now on the other side of the basket. Because you have to clear it, it requires a little bit more distance because you get no skip or any ground play if you come in early.
Definitely need a little height to get over the bushes.
Yeah.
And not to mention the tee pad's angled a little to the left.
Yeah.
So
that one's headed for OB. Hope he gets down.
yeah, this hole you're going to be seeing a lot of threes.
Yeah, I think it does play that way. It ends up being a 3-2 type of hole. Unless you go real early left on the release, you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Zach putting a nice shot out there.
Yeah, that looks great.
Tree line. Nice.
That looks about edge of circle.
Yeah. That's it. It's about a 400-foot shot usually, but that grass is just grabbing him early. I guess I can't say enough about the grass. Alex with another
AVR X3. Yep. Yet again.
About 10-15 feet there. Wow.
And you get to see the grass there.
the grass.
Yeah, you want to get over that
this
stuff.
This hole should be called the grass hole.
The soapy grass.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's alright.
A little bit.
Clean it up from there. I was surprised how far down the fairway Xander was able to get with that angle that he hit.
About 35. Ew.
He said ew. Alright, Zach, let's get it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Love to see a guy get it going after he's had a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah, you're not going to see too many birdies in this hole.
It's funny because I've had times where I feel like I have the perfect disc for the hole and I feel like I'm putting it out there and giving myself a lot of putts at it, and then other years I feel like I'm not even giving myself putts inside the circle.
Exactly.
So depends on the day, depends on you too.
As you see, 3 pars and a birdie, and we'll move on to hole 7. This one's personally one of my favorite holes. It's a nice little, generally you see the backhand flex here, like Zach has a little low, but that's typically the line. You'll see some sidearms for the power sidearm players.
Yeah.
Like Alex here.
It says 348, but you really need about, I'd say 375 to 400 feet of distance to throw a sidearm in this hole. The way the sides of the fairway.
And this is a champ boss.
Push you in.
Little flipped over. Maybe just pitching up from there. This T-bird 3 from me. Ooh.
Interesting. I feel like this is the type of line you throw pretty well.
Yeah, definitely way too high there. You want to have it lower and turning, obviously, not that straight. Yeah, not the greatest group of drives, but
yeah. This one's not the easiest one to birdie, but it is very birdieable, so you do want to get yourself a shot at it. I'm bummed on this one when I don't have something at least inside of 40.
most definitely.
Look at how he just generates smooth speed on that thing.
So much spin.
Yeah. They just glide nicely.
And this is a rock for me. Not where you want to be.
Nice out though.
Thanks.
Make the putt easy, stress free.
Zach's been ringing them up. We'll see if he can get another one.
Yeah.
About 45 feet out.
Put it in the right spot. Got to put it on the strong side with a little bit of height like that to give it a chance when you're that far out. Nice, able to clean it up.
He's having a lot of putts here early already.
Yeah, that can be a good thing, and sometimes it cannot be a good thing. I think if you're having a lot of 20-footers and you're making them, it can really just help your confidence and momentum. And I mean, for me, it tends to get me throwing better drives. Just I'm feeling good. Alright, so all pars on that one, as you can see. I can do math.
Hole 8 here.
This one is a very gettable birdie too, but you can see these two trees far down the fairway. They end up blocking a lot of shots as Zach hits one there on the right. There's another one on the left, about 30 feet to the left of it, and you really want to split them with about 15 feet off the ground to just get the perfect shot.
This looks like the money line. That's exactly what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that's a T-bird or a Thunderbird of some sort. Probably faster fairway. Yeah. Perfect stability disc there.
Yeah, seemed like it pushed that right side a little bit, but just great shot.
Yeah, you keep the drive here too straight, and it's just fine. There's a long grass there to stop the disc that you'll still be.
That's true.
Inside the circle.
You don't. It's almost better to go a little bit long on this one.
So I throw a TL here where I
just beautiful.
just
15 feet off the ground, like we were talking about. Just split them.
And as you see, literally dead straight.
Yeah.
Still inside the circle. So.
Yeah. Such a beautiful shot.
That's looking a little high.
This is something that you see a lot on this hole, actually. It's a little bit uphill, and then you have a low ceiling, so it's a little bit hard to get the disc flipping up the whole way like you need it.
It's more the height on this hole that's more challenging than the distance or the angle.
Yeah, for sure.
When I miss, it tends to be low into the ground because you have to have it low.
Yeah. Throwing uphill with a low ceiling is always going to be challenging.
And you got to hit a gap at about
300 off the tee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about 30 feet here.
Nice. This one is pretty gettable, but it's also really easy to be out of position, so it always feels good to get this hole.
Good putt. Alex with just a drop in birdie. Great drive. Oh.
The sound. It went mute.
Oh, it's good. All right, hole 9. It's par 4. Definitely a really soft par 4 here. 485 feet. Yeah, you may only see a couple twos all weekend, but you'll see a lot of birdies. Just put a drive out there and get yourself as close as you can.
One thing I think you see, Alex missing his line a little bit here. One thing I think you notice on this one is it ends up being not really a risk-reward hole, but a little bit, because there is the pretty safe play to put yourself in position for, there's a safe way to put yourself in position for an easy birdie, but what happens a lot of times is guys like me, you want to go for it to give yourself a look at the 2 or maybe an easy birdie, and you can end up out of position, making the birdie a little bit tougher than it should be.
Yeah, you don't want to get too greedy in this hole, as you can see what I just did.
I've done it a million times.
As me and Zach both pulled it to the right, which is a common miss.
Yeah, and the wind does tend to swirl up here. It doesn't seem too windy right now, but that is something that ends up happening. It's hard to judge exactly what the disc is going to do when you give it a full rip out there.
Yeah, and this hole, if you want to miss, is to the right side. Down left, there's a big cliff where other holes are at, and you don't want to be down there.
And there's obviously that big tree in the middle, which we saw Alex get in trouble with.
Really, really backdoor shot.
Yeah, there's a little breeze.
Yeah, you can hear it. Alright, this is Alex. This is a really tough spot to be.
Yeah, so we're talking about making the birdie really tough on yourself. It can be frustrating when you know a lot of the field's going to get a 3 on this one.
It's going to be a low ceiling sidearm here. Wow, that looks
nice
great.
Little whip on that.
Wow. but the grass just eats it up.
Man.
Yeah.
Somebody trim that stuff.
Yeah, he did what he had to do there. Look at this. Wow. Over everything. Taking the trees out of play. And, wow.
Oh, great shot.
20 feet, it looks like.
Yeah, a little bit of a death putt, but probably clean that up nicely.
Probably be another aviator here from Zach.
Yeah.
Should be able to get up and down.
It is the nice thing about this hole. Again, like we said, it's off par 4. When you end up at a position on the right side, even if you have a really obstructed lie, you still can usually make something work because it's only about 80 feet or so that you need to cover.
Ooh.
And that's
Yeah, it's looking.
tough.
That's gonna be a death putt.
Seemed like he had a twig in front of him that he might have hit right as he released.
I'm just gonna jump put a rhino up here, just so I get no ground play.
Just laying it up.
Yeah. I'd love to get that to go, but I know birdie's gonna be just fine. Ooh, it's getting a little frisky.
Wow.
And normally the rhino doesn't give me no ground play, but I was wrong.
Rhino does what it wants. Chandler Fry. Gotta give a shout out to this guy. The only eagle of the day or of the weekend?
Only eagle, day one, Chandler Fry. It's a great one to get. Like I said, you see a lot of birdies. If you
The
get
entire weekend. Yeah, he was the only person that grabbed the 2 the entire weekend. Not surprised. He's got great distance control and a great putt.
And that birdie puts me 5 down in the front 9. That's right where we want to be. Yep.
Yeah, it's a great pace. That's ideal. I mean, you can't really ask for more than 5 down on the front 9.
Or correction, 4 down.
Nice. 3 birdies on the hole. That's good to see.
That's generally what you see. And that concludes the front 9.
Thanks for watching, guys.
We'll see you guys for the middle 9.
The middle 9, yes. We're also see you on the back 9 after the middle 9, but hey. First things first.
Like and subscribe to Fairway Media.
Like and subscribe.
Do it.